Hi everybody, today I'm going to be wrapping this cabochon here. It is rose quartz and it is polished, obviously, and the size is about 3/4 inch. I'm sorry, 3/4 inch. I'm going to be using 20 gauge square wire to wrap it, and also 22 gauge half round wire for the weave wire. And of course, we're going to be using our standard jeweler's pliers. So if you want to see what I'm going to make with this, stick around. So I'm going to start by cutting 3 pieces of the square wire at 10 inches each. 3 pieces. So after straightening all the wires and aligning them side by side, you go ahead and find the center, which is at 5 inches. And I'm just going to take a Sharpie and just mark the center there so I don't have to continually hold the wires. All right. Now with the half round wire, I'm going to cut about 5 inches off. I found the center of the half round wire and I wrapped it around the center of the base wires, and we're just going to give it a few turns on either side, equal turns. Just gonna continue wrapping until I get to the end of the wire here. Both sides. Go ahead and trim this excess piece here on the inside and flatten. So I've made exactly 17 revolutions. So I wrapped it around 17 times. So now I want to find the approximate center of these wraps and just bend in half there, just slightly with the pliers, and then I'm gonna bend it the rest of the way, my fingers, my hand, like that. All right. So now I just bent it in a little bit more, and we're gonna go ahead and fit the cabochon inside. Go ahead and bend the wire around your cabochon just to get the shape of the cabochon. All right. Next, you want to cut about 18 inches of the half round wire. And I'm going to find a flat side. All right, so I want to make sure the flat side is touching the frame here once we wrap it around here. All right, let's go ahead and start. Put the frame wires together there. And go ahead and start wrapping the half round wire. I'm gonna wrap it about 3 or 4 times around, maybe. Yeah, all right. And as usual, when I begin to form my bail, I like to tuck this little tail on the inside of my frame, like here. Push it in like that. All right, just for more security, that's all. All right. So I actually ended up wrapping it 5 times around. So go ahead and put the cabochon back inside, turn the frame to the back, and then we're going to bend the very back wire on the bottom here. Just give it a little indentation just to hold the cabochon inside the frame. Go ahead and do the other side same way. I like to use my nail. It's usually easier for me. You can use your plier if you like. All right, so there we go. So now I want to separate the wires, pull 2 to the front, and then I'm going to pull 2 to the right, and then I'll have 2 other ones toward the back. And I'm going to use the wire here to wrap around those 2 right wires, and I'm going to wrap it until I get about 1/2 inch of the weave wire left. As you can see here, I already started wrapping the 2 wires here, and I'm just going to continue going around with the half round wire, making sure that each wrap is close to the next in parallel and not on top of each other. And I'll just continue this until I get about 1/2 inch of wire left. All right, I've gone ahead and wrapped the length of the 2 wires here, and I left a little tail there on the end. Now I am going to try to figure out some type of design that I want to do here. This is going to be the bail. Let's get those 2 wires out the way. I think this wire here, I am going to twist. Yeah, I'm just gonna twist that. I like the twisted square look design. Let's twist, twist, and twist. Let's give it a few more twists here, and this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a few more twists just for good measure. Yeah, okay, I like that better. All right, so now I'm going to put these 2 wires close together. I'll do something with those. And let's put these 2 bail wires separately and move this one here. I think it's time to start wrapping the bail. Now we're going to get the half round wire again, and we're going to cut a piece for the bail here. I think about 12 inches or so. And with the flat side down, I've gone ahead and started wrapping the 2 bail wires with the half-round wire, making sure, as usual, that none of the wires are bunched up and that they are side by side. So we just continue wrapping until I get enough wire around the bail, around the neck to form the bail. So I'll just wrap until I think I have enough. Okay, I've wrapped the bail up. I think this is long enough. Now I'll grab my stepped pliers here. I'm going to use the third from the smallest here. Go ahead and pull this forward. Go ahead and wrap the bail around there. Got our wires to the back here, and let's give it a little squeeze. These 2 wires, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet, but the back here, I'm going to probably just trim these wires, but I don't know yet. The rest of this half-round wire, I'm going to use it to secure the bail to the frame. So I can just wrap it around about 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and I'm going to finish this wrap with just wrapping it around these 2 wires here. Let's go ahead and tuck them inside there. And grab my pliers to pull it through like there. All right. There we are. I think I can go ahead and snip this off. And snip it to where I can just tuck it inside. So the sharp edge will be on the inside of the frame instead of on the outside where it could possibly scratch someone. All right. So now these 2 decorative wires that I've done here, I'm going to go ahead and play with them till I get some sort of a design here. I'm really just winging it at this point because I obviously have no idea what type of design that I was going to make for this piece. So we are doing this for the first time together. Let's see here. I think I'll just bend this upward a little more. Maybe I can bring it around the back and back around to the front. think that'll work. Just pull this over on top of the cabochon here. I think I can use this piece of half round here to wrap it around all of these wires to help hold them together. Like that. And then I think I will just give these a little bend, little curve that way. A little bit more. And I think I will go ahead and snip these a bit. All right. And now, get that out the way here. Wrap it around one more time. And I'm liking how this is looking. So I think I'm going to get the pliers here and just give these a bit of a twist, more of a curve inward, so the sharp ends won't be sticking out. And this little piece here, do something with that. Okay. Not too bad. So, turn it over to the back, and like I thought, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this piece off here because I really don't know what to do with it at this point. I think it'll be like overkill if I do something with it. So I think my best bet is to just snip it off. And these here I'm going to trim also. Snip those off right there. And then I think I'm going to just give these two wires like a little half loop on each side. There's one, and now the other one. Tighten it in a bit. And this one also. There we go. All right. So let's get rid of this. trim it as close to the end as possible there. And I think that did it. That finished it off. I'm quite happy with that. And here we go, the finished product. Overall, I'm quite satisfied and happy with this, even though I did a lot of last-minute alterations and edits. I'm still happy that it came out the way it did. So I hope you enjoyed following along with this video, and I hope you can create a masterpiece of your own